everybody, Max here at San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Some people take the plane here, some people take the train, some people take the cat bus, and I'm inside a possibly life-size replica of the wonderful cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro. You know, you've seen it, right? Totoro's a good movie. You should watch it. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not an 8-year-old Japanese girl, so I'm not sure if this is exactly life-size, but it is certainly impressive, and it definitely smells a little bit strange in here. I think it was at Anime Expo before it was here. Anyway, point of my story is we are at the Bandai Namco World of Studio Ghibli booth. They're showing off some really cool collectibles based on the fine works of Hayao Miyazaki. I don't know what Miyazaki would make of Comic-Con as a whole, but there's definitely some very cool Miyazaki-inspired collectibles to check out. So let me figure out how to get out of this thing, and then we can go look at those. So one of the things they've got here at the show is this Chu Totoro statue, which is like $100. Chu Totoro is the middle one, the blue one, who I think is cute. I'm actually more fond of the little tiny one and the big one. But this one's pretty cool. He's got the little bag dropping acorns every which way, and there's this lovely little clock here where they're all holding their various umbrellas, doing their their seed growing dance. I feel like you got plenty of anime of dudes punching each other in the face and giant robots stomping around and all that kind of stuff, but like Studio Ghibli obviously has a kind of a different vibe, and I feel like the collectibles kind of reflect that. They feel very much like, I don't know, the kind of knickknacks that, like, somewhere between little kids' toys and old ladies' decorations, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all. We got some stuff from Spirited Away here. I love this cat bus up here. Look at that. It's an ear of corn you can bring to your mother with her tuberculosis. And there's a frog inside the umbrella. God, I love it. And there's the bus stop. These are lovely. Here's some little papercraft dioramas inside, I guess like gashapon balls, kind of. Bandai Namco is the exclusive distributor of official Ghibli stuff, and they're very selective about legit merch. In the Ghibli Museum in Japan is extremely particular. They don't allow photography inside. They got some real nice stuff in the gift shop, but it's kind of a hassle to get in there. It's pretty clear that Miyazaki just wants that to be for Japanese school kids, and if you are a 7-foot-tall American tourist. I love this. These are Totoro Russian nesting dolls, Matryoshka dolls. So it's the classic thing. You stack them up, but there's little teeny tiny seeds inside of an acorn, which goes inside of the Shibi Totoro, which goes inside of the Chu, which goes inside of the big one. And then I guess there's a higher form, which is a green Totoro, and then the highest form of all is apparently one made entirely out of wood and leaves. And I guess you got Mai in there somewhere. It's a whole ecosystem. So they've also got some stuff from Kikis delivery service here. There's the wonderful Gigi in various forms. I love this clock here. It's kind of hard to tell, but the one facing you is the real life Gigi, and on the other side there's the little stuffed cat that Kiki has to use as the gift for the little boy, and then Gigi has to be the decoy. You've seen Kiki's delivery service, right? Well, now these ones in the back, these figurines, I love that they're all almost like different individual animation cells, and obviously they're collectibles. You collect them all, but they capture that character so well. Here's a castle in the sky that has paper clips suspended from it. That was part of Miyazaki's original vision, was to have enormous paper clips suspended from it. I'm kidding. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. Now over here we got some Mononoke stuff, which is of course a wonderful allegory about the relationship of man and nature and all that, and how maybe killing animals and putting their heads on your wall is probably a bad idea. But what if you could get just little collectible animal heads to put on your wall? That's a much better option. You get the forest spirit, get Ashitaka's his yak he rides on, Mononoke's headdress with a Kodama just kicking back on top of it. Or, if you're into Howl's Moving Castle, they got a calcifer puzzle. Put together a calcifer. Start a fire in your house, but the safe way, the responsible way. Okay, so maybe you don't want a bunch of collectibles that are just taking up space and not serving a purpose. Maybe you just want to have a nice fancy tea party with your adult friends, but you still kind of want to let that anime freak flag fly. Well, you can do that with this wonderful Totoro tea set. I love this. Maybe I'll grab that, add it to the collection. This, of course, is I feel like the ultimate Totoro plushie. My daughter has one of these. It's lovely. It's Totoro. You want to squish him, you want to cuddle him. I wish they made a Totoro my size. Hey, wait a minute. Sadly, this one is not for sale, and also it's shattered my dreams of being cuddled by a gigantic Totoro, because honestly, he's what, 6'2" maybe? I don't know. I guess I thought he'd be bigger, but I thought the cat bus would be bigger too. Who knows? Anyway, this is all at the Bandai Namco booth, one of the many, the World of Studio Ghibli. Tons of cool collectibles and stuff on the show floor at Comic-Con. We've got lots more of it right here on IGN. They said don't touch it, but I'm gonna run.